welcome to episode 3 of Inside the Marnie Lockdown Special. It's Monday the 4th of May, a day that sees an easing up in the lockdown restrictions here in Greece. Number 1, and most importantly, hairdressers are now open. Number 2, masks have to be worn at the hairdressers and possibly the supermarket, although there seems to be some confusion as to whether that's just for employees or customers as well. We will find out. Number 3, permits no longer required. Later in the programme, we'll bring you another technological first for Inside the Marnie. Last week, we created an amazing time-travelling satellite link that took us to the 5th century BC in Athens. Today, we develop a kind of Star Trek travelling through time and space type thing to try and fill up some of the empty bars down in Stupa. But first, we go down to Stupa to join our roving reporter Matt Dean to check out the situation there. Matt.
Thanks, Matt. Well, you join us here at the turning to the bakery in Stupa. Driving down the hill from the studio in Neohori, I passed at least 4 or 5 people who I know, who I haven't really seen very much of in the last, 7 weeks. But anyway, let's sit here for a while and see what the volume of traffic is. Well, there are a few cars there, weren't there? Not as it should be normally, but certainly more than there has been in the last few weeks. Anyway, we're now outside the supermarket to look at the issue of the mask. Now, I don't have one on me, but that won't stop me investigating the situation. Is it just for employees, or is it for all of us? Let's go and find out.
Well, having asked for permission to film, we then spoke to the owner's son about this issue of the masks, and he replied that it turns out that it's only for employees dealing with meat, the cheese, so at the meat counter, at the deli, in the cafe area with the pastries, and here, as you can see, with the fruit and veg. For other members of staff and the general public, it's strongly encouraged but not mandatory. So I hope that has cleared that issue up.
Well, we're now on Stupa Beach, Matt, and as you didn't mention at the top of the show, another law that's been introduced today is that it's no longer illegal to go swimming in the sea. So perhaps that lady who was once queen of the beach has lost her crown. Let's have a look. It's a little bit windy today, as you can probably hear, but let's see what people are doing. Going into Patriko to have a quick word with the very busy Christina.
So here I am inside Patriko, and sat next to me, Christina. Say hello.
Hello everybody.
And we're both smoking.
Well,
Oh, there's a
he
smoking
told
ban,
me
isn't
it's
there?
fun to do it.
There's a smoking ban.
I'm just holding the cigarette, I'm not smoking.
We're breaking the law. Christina, how are you?
I'm fine. Well, yeah.
Are you sure?
Every day it's a different thing, you know.
It is, it is. And talking of different things, I noticed walking in, you've got some railings out the front.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, first I have to say that I'm having a blast with this railing. What's going on is that it was ordered a few months ago for the off-season, so I don't have any accidents in my garden.
Uh-huh.
But it arrived a week ago, so everybody assumed that it has to do with the quarantine, and I've been answering
Well, I did.
this.
I thought, what's she doing? She's trying to keep the virus.
I've been telling people that I'm gonna have goats and sheep and all kinds of things, so yeah, it's quite funny actually.
Great. Okay, so that's that mystery solved.
Yes.
And I notice you're very, very busy here. Lots of renovation and fixing up and changes. But does that mean you haven't been open at all?
We did open for 2 days carnival weekend,
Uh-huh.
and we were supposed to stay open with the front part, finish the renovations inside, but we were shut down. Now everything is out because of the cleaning, so it looks a bit more messier than it should.
I'll show you later. There's a lot of work going on here. We'll do a quick tour.
Yeah. And also, you know, I've been doing my garden again, which is a big vegetable garden.
The garden out the back here.
Out the back, it's coming out
Excellent.
excellent. So there's like a whole stream of vegetables and fruits. Already we made 60 kilos of strawberry marmalade.
Wow. Oh, you've got any here?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
You maybe I give you taste.
I'm a good boy.
Normally.
Excellent. Cool. So, lovely day here today. Lovely and sunny.
A bit windy, it's
Bit windy.
unfair. The first day we can go swimming and it's kind of windy, but it's alright.
Yeah, in English we call that sod's law.
What? Oh, sod's law,
It's
yes.
sod's law. We can go swimming, but it's a bit windy.
Yeah, it's a bit windy, but a lot of people are.
I've noticed, yeah, it's good to see families out having fun.
Honestly, my daughter, illegally, never stopped like a lot of other people. They just went to, you know, we can do that here.
Yeah, we're
Find
lucky.
spots, very lucky. I always think of the people that are shut in apartments in cities and horrible thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it seems you're allowed to open soon. It could be the 25th of this month, or it could be the 1st of June. What do you think will happen? You're gonna have to space all your tables out everywhere, or?
For sure we have to space them. Already I was okay with my bar, but now I've changed my, let's say the coffee, how do you call the station? The coffee station, I took it at the back so we're 2 meters away. The making pastry, again, moved it 2 meters away, but that means that the electrician and plumbers are following these changes.
Ah, so they're making good money.
They are.
Well
they
done
haven't
them.
stopped at all. But okay, thank God we have a garden. We can just space out and no problem.
Yeah, you've got a big space.
No problem. Anyway, my tables were not very close together.
No, it's true.
Maybe at the front, so it's not a big change.
Cool. So that's the immediate future. Do you have any longer term plans? I mean, there's a lot of work. What's your plan?
Well, I did have a big plan, which is actually halfway there for the upstairs. It's a very brand new idea of our own clothing in the same philosophy as downstairs. We make it, it's Greek, but stay tuned for that.
Ooh.
I'm coming back with all the story there.
So some kind of clothing, something new, huh? Upstairs.
New and very original and very made with love in Greece. I'm not saying anything else.
Fair enough.
Stay tuned. You stay tuned.
I will.
We'll come back to do the story on that.
Okay, cool. Well, I think I better move on and see what else is happening in Stupa. So from Patriko, it's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from her. Goodbye.
Bye. Stay safe and healthy.
Okay, well, I think I've had enough of this wind, so I'm signing off. This is Matt Dean, down in Stupa, inside the Marnie.
Oh, sorry. I was just practicing for my haircut, hopefully later in the week. Anyway, thanks to Matt for clearing up the issue with these things. And now, as promised, we go over to our technology department where Matt will oversee the beaming of customers straight in to the empty bar of Steki. Beam them up, Matty!
Thanks, Matt. Well, as you can see, Steki's a pretty desolate place. Just one table. Hello, what's this? Umbrellas under the umbrella? What's going on? Oh, it's gone 6 o'clock. Time for a G&T. Hello, who's this lot? These kids in the corner doing shots? Hang on, that bloke in the white, he looks familiar. It's me! 27 years ago, with my brother Ned, and there's Alison, and there's Karen. And look, the tables were red in those days. Hello, what's this? One of them clappy things, red and white? Must be some football going on somewhere. Ah, local wine, to be drunk by the kilo. Ah, looks like you might be needing a bit of a refill. Where is he? Hang on a minute. Good! Good! Ah, there he is. Yes, cheers. Spending all day on the beach is hot, thirsty work. Wow, that is an impressively crisply ironed shirt you have there, sir. Room for just a small one? You can't sit there. How's Yanis going to get past? Cheers. A round of applause for Steki. And hope to see you soon.
Well, yes. Thanks for that, Matt. Anyway, that's the end of today's programme. Please subscribe. Can we get to 1,000 subscribers? Please. Tune in again next week for another episode of Inside the Marnie Lockdown Special. Goodbye.